I don't know if I can measure this and then that would actually translate to what needs to be... Don't know if that... Do I actually get a plotted position for the peaks? Find out. Yo, Better Red, what's going on? I do get a second radius. Just gonna eyeball it here for a second. It should be fine. The print variation. You know what? You know what? We're keeping it. That's fine. So now I have to go through and path optimize every one of these. Because what's going to happen is the printer can't make that point. That point... Well, it might be too steep of a point and too small for the printer to actually make that. Stretching! Yeah, I'm not stretching enough either. So I've been cramping up through my shoulder and up the side of my neck, which is probably what triggered the problem I'm having in my eye right now. And just remember to move my head a little. You know, being hunched over playing video games for months at a time has probably not been very good. So we'll have to truncate all of these points and round them off. And I know that this particular diameter should be nozzle safe for my printer. This is the same diameter I use for knocking off sharp points when building pins. So I know this should work. Or we could just see... Oh no, it's... Oh no. It was built at an angle. Even if I flatten it, I can't trust it to be completely mathematically correct. Even if I flatten it. Oh, damn it. Well, let's leave it there so I've got a template. Got to turn on project. Yeah, see? Even if I'd flattened it, it wouldn't have lined up correctly. That wouldn't have worked. Well, luckily I didn't get all the way around before I had to start this again. And we got a little closer anyways. Blame Clever? I always do. It's over there grabbing the mouse. Started pushing buttons and I'm like, stop it, man. Stop pushing buttons. What are you doing? I'm glad I caught that because that... Yeah, see... Much better. No, we didn't say nothing. We weren't saying anything. Completely innocent. Ah, this is the fun part, the tedious part. Yeah, nothing at all. We didn't say anything. We're talking about junk food. Dude, one of my things for 2024 is I do want to start playing around with tempered chocolate. I've had this idea bouncing around in the back of my head for a while. Like, instead of Like, imagine a Kit Kat bar, but instead of being filled with like a Nilla wafer or something, it was filled with like raspberry jam or cookies and cream. And it was covered in a really like hard shelled tempered chocolate. Dude. Really want to make some, like, actually start making chocolate. Like, going really, really too far with it, too. Like, even getting, like, cacao beans and trying to make, like, my own chocolate from the ground up. Which I know is mostly sugar. Like, it's almost 100% sugar. Sugar and butter with grinding cacao beans. And I have no idea how to even get the beans. Like, can you even get the beans? Is it a controlled export? I don't even know what region of the world they come from. I was assuming somewhere in South America. I don't know, I just want to do something. Who knows, maybe I'll... Hey, we made it all the way around. Who knows, maybe I'll become like an expert chocolatier or something and make a kajillion dollars. So this is path optimizing. I guess let's hold off on path optimizing until we've actually got the gearing situated. Gonna need all that. Gonna need that, that, and that. Excuse me. Come from about 2 or 3 main places in the world. That sounds about right. But, I may be getting the legends and the myths confused, but wasn't it the Mayans who had, like, the first chocolate drink? Like, they had the first hot chocolate, but it was really awful and really bitter. I could be getting that legend completely wrong. Okay, that was similar to the gear that I had made. So this gear was 9-tooth. It's 4-to-1, right? Is that the ratio? Or is it 3-to-1? So this is 27 teeth, and this was 9-tooth. So it's 3-to-1? Is that how that works? I don't know. It's amazing, like, making these mechanisms, how little I know about them. I really should study up more. Let's go. Number of sides, 9. Look at that. Look at that. It kind of works, doesn't it? Moon-based Tom sounds like a great name for coffee. I don't know. Coffee is, well, I guess with cacao beans, too, you have to worry about the roast. You roast those as well, don't you? There's a process for drawing out, like, the fruiting bodies. Or is that correct? Oh, I can't do it like that. That changes the engagement. Because we're rounding these corners off, aren't we? Intersection? Not gonna work? No, intersection. I guess intersection wants to take the day off. That should be accurate to within tolerance. That should be fine. And now we truncate this one. Okay, that. Just grab all of that. Just grab all of it. Not you. You get deleted. We'll see what happens. Yuffers? Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know, chocolate, like... I don't know, it sounds expensive and fraught with a lot of waste, which is why I typically don't do stuff like that. I just end up wasting it more than anything. Oh no. These overlap and I don't know which one is which. This it? Is this the right one? I think it's the right one. We'll find out in a second. Damn. Let's go backwards a little bit. Okay. I'm thinking about this single one. I'm not thinking about all of the others. Let's do this. Completely truncate this gear. And then we can tolerance it later once the shapes are built. Looking at our interface tolerance. Yeah, that way, if we do it like that, then we can figure out how much backlash is in this. That and that and that. I think this will work. It's just a matter of being a little smarter about how to implement it. I have similar setups that work. There we go. So this rounding out these sharp points will make this much easier for the nozzle to actually create this shape. Ah! Oh my god! I was not expecting the raid noise. Yo, what's going on, Quag? How you doing? What's going on, Moo Girl? How you doing? Oh, stretching. How was Baldur's Gate? Irish Wiz, how you doing? Can we get a shout out? Thank you. If you guys aren't following Quag, you can do so right there from the top of chat. At Six Crow, I don't need a shout out. I don't need a shout out, Six Crow. Forgot to stop streaming, so 9.5 hour session. Damn. How goes honor mode? If you guys don't know, Quag is playing Baldur's Gate 3 solo honor mode, so he can't do any save abusing, like save scumming or save quitting for optimal situations. Basically, it's a one life. Yes, I do. I'm in my own stream, Six Crow. Well, welcome joiners. Damn. I'm already at 110% tonight. We're just working on a 3D printing project tonight. I've got either an ocular migraine or just some eye strain going on, and I thought bright light and flashy video game was sort of the last thing I needed right now. So taking a brief hiatus from other stuff. So I am taking a small, like the irisine design that I had built in this small stick for lever release. I'm taking it out of I'm taking one setup and changing it to another. So the original setup used guide rails. So it had this guide rail system and this little copper dowel pin. It works perfectly fine. However, it's pretty fragile. And I want to change it to a geared system, so it should be a lot more robust, but it might not close or open as easily as I'm hoping for. Probably getting to where the last attempt died next time? Damn. You made that back quick. You've only been playing this new run for just a few days, right? Bought basically every import item in Act 1 and 2. Very efficient hoarding. Oh, man. Yeah, 3 days in. Damn. Oh, crap. I forgot to, Here, we'll just use that circle. It's fine. This is an internal gear. Any gear snobs out there, don't hate me for winging it with gears. This is by no means the correct way to make gears. I'm coming up with something that should approximate how gears work, but should print easily. So I'm more focused on getting the shapes to print correctly so it functions well, rather than actual gears. It's fine. We don't worry about pitch. We don't worry about tooth engagement. We're just gonna make something that mostly works, not completely works. Because sandpaper exists, and this is plastic. And honestly, the teeth will wear themselves in anyway. 3D printed plastic is pretty soft. We go around here. And I'm making these semicircles just so we can make the path more optimal for the printer nozzle. Just a clean shape for it. Since the nozzle diameter is fixed at 0.4 millimeter. There we go. And get rid of that. That's fine. Yo, Steam Gray, how you doing? Tooth engagement, lewd, I know. Welcome in, everyone. Yeah, I know this is a little more dry than what I usually do. But this is the kind of stuff I'm usually working on when I'm just kind of here at home, trying to come up with a project. I find this kind of stuff just endlessly rewarding. It's just incredible that you can have a thought or an idea that just transcends this electrochemical barrier and becomes a physical object that you can actually give to another person. That is just an infinitely rewarding situation. Alright, so now we can actually just work on giving this an interface gap. But yeah, I'm much happier with this setup so far. I did a really terrible job with the predecessor. That was awful. Alright, grab that. Yeah, these were bad. These were turbo bad. Excuse me. Light burping up dinner. And while I was working on this, I discovered that a lot of these parts aren't actually centered correctly. But I'm not too worried about going back and rebuilding this thing from the ground up because it's so incredibly small. Make whatever jokes you will of that. But I don't think any alignment issues will be outside of be outside of the printer's accuracy tolerances anyway. And the printer is only so accurate. Okay, there's the new gear. Grab the rest of that, hide everything else. What are all these circles? What are these? Get out of here, circles. These look very cool. Hopefully it works. Like again, oh no, this isn't centered. Oh no. What? That's not centered? Is it just because of the star shape? Hold up, put a circle around that. Okay. Now it's centered. Damn. Alright, a little more legwork. If it isn't one thing, it's another. Center and midpoint. Start line, please. Yeah, we can't rotate these from an offset position. That'll never work. Got to be from the dead center of this. All right, that one's lined up already. Oops. Oh, this is much easier. Go ahead, get them lined up, then offset, then make geometry. Actual workflow. Oh, this one's just a mirror of the other one. Oh, that's just a mirror. No, it's fine. We'll treat it like it's an individual. It's fine. We'll give it individuality. But yeah, it wants to align just like the other one. Hold on, let me do this. Can I mirror across a slanted axis? What? Don't do that. Software, don't do that. Software just wanted me to know who's really in charge. Let's do this. That is tilted. Project. Line. Center. Center. What is this? Where did you come from? Where is my seaplanes? And now midpoint? Go away, project. That didn't work. That didn't work at all. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's not a mirror. God dang, it's not a mirror. It's just rotated. Why didn't y'all tell me it was just rotated? Be like, Tom, it's rotated. Don't worry about it. There's nothing mirrored here. We just rotate. Oh, it isn't just... Okay, never mind. So we don't just copy that one. That's a long way around of getting to, do I just copy that one or not? And the answer is no. What? This should not... What? That's not right. Is this centered? Yeah, that's a little off. That should be similar to this, which is also itself a little off. These two are nearly identical, despite the... Wait. Okay, no, so that gap is fine. Damn, maybe I do have to rebuild this from the ground up. Somewhere, some kind of alignment has gotten shifted, and it is not completely circular. Well, it's completely circular, but not centered. And that's a problem. Boy, I'm beginning to really love that the old design just works fine. I love it that the old one is just, you know, has been printed, proofed, and installed twice, and functions correctly. I'm kind of happy there. What is wrong? At no point should that be like that. Wait. Oh, I can't pick from the center, but yeah. This actually does. Okay, that is like that. This is just the only position where we see it. Interesting. Can I center a I can center a rectangle. Look at that. Okay, yeah. No, it's fine. It's completely fine. I just have to take that into consideration, so there is an issue where this will overlap. Hey, like I said, sandpaper exists, right? It's what it's there for. What you want, Discord? Oh, I'm sad. Last little bit of coffee. It's about to go. I need that coffee sponsorship that Pascaroni has, where they just give him coffee. He seems like he's just got endless amounts of coffee. Yeah, if you like really like bitter black coffee, this is it. Like if you like to pair coffee with chocolate, this is the best stuff I've found. Chameleon. And that's not just me hoping for a coffee sponsorship. Like, I actually do think Chameleon makes great coffee. What kind of offset? Let's start here where this one's the most impacted. 0.05. Ah, that looks just about right. A coffee sponsorship would kill you. Oh no, the ad warning didn't go off. Ads in a minute. I'm sorry, guys. Let me snooze that. Yeah, the little. Sometimes the ad warning pops up and hey, it just went away again. When I hit snooze, it popped up and then it went away. I don't know. I don't know if it's an OBS thing. I don't know if it's a Twitch thing. Pardon me. Just burping all over the place. Alright, we'll give that a 0.05 offset. Give all of them a 0.05. My printer can hold that tolerance. That's the one reason why I'm so hesitant to move away from my printer to a new printer, is mine holds a tolerance that I have not seen other printers be able to hold. The fact that that machine can hold a 0.05 tolerance on a part this small is just insane. I mean, that's partly why the machine cost what it cost. What gears get kept and what gears get sacrificed? There is ad break in 5 minutes. You'll miss riveting gear pondering. Let's do this. Yeah, see, I can't link these things together and just move them. maybe one of these days, if I can start actually growing again and turning some business from this, I can afford some new software where I can actually watch this stuff interact the way it's supposed to. Okay, the tooth closest, this tooth right here can go away. We can cut from here, and we can cut from here. Because we don't need the entire gear, we can just cut stuff away. It won't technically mean the end of my current one, no. I'll still have it. And while my machine is still having problems surfacing, it doesn't seem to have too much trouble with other prints. Like, everything else that needed to get built for this one, it got built just fine. However, the surfacing is what is the biggest flaw. Like this top surface here, this is a much older print. This came off the original one, but I discarded it because you can see the highlights. The highlights aren't very uniform, and they show some weird streaking patterns. I mean, that's going to happen with 3D printing anyways, but it was very pronounced with this print. So the highlights show off just like the print direction lines really, really strongly. And this will key out, but if you notice, the highlights are much more uniform on this one. You don't see those you don't see the printer direction lines hardly as bad. There we go. Yeah, see, you don't see those lines nearly as bad. It's far more uniform. And that's the kind of surfacing I used to get. Like, I used to get, like, pristine, almost glass surfacing quality. Really, really nice. But, yeah. But this isn't the